That's right. Welcome to our watch along for AEW Dynamite. Tonight we're going to be watching a fallout from Blood and Guts, of course, last week after the tremendous Blood and Guts edition of Dynamite. This week it's going to be interesting. We've got some big matches happening this week. All in all, it seems like it's going to be a pretty solid show. So I'm excited about it. We got Darby Allin, who's going to be in action right here. Gary, good to see you, my brother. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Gary. Miss Carr, good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. And that's right, we are here, and Dynamite is just beginning. We're getting an opening, a video package here from Darby Allin, because Darby tonight has a pretty big match coming up. Darby Allin is going to be in action, and possibly could be main eventing the show. Who knows? But let's see. We got Darby Allin versus First Strickland in a grudge match. That's right, a grudge match is taking place tonight on Dynamite. Good to see everybody. And True, welcome, my brother. True says, is that a sound effect? Wait a second. Okay, this should fix it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've eliminated any sound effects, brother. Should be okay now. Good to see everybody. True, good to see you. Ricky, welcome. Great to see you. Ricky says, happy Thursday for you, AJ. Very happy Wednesday night to you and as well, my brother Ricky. Welcome, welcome. Nautic, Andrew, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And here we are. That's right. Coming up, okay. He's opening the show tonight, and he's defending his International Championship too. We got Orange Cassidy coming out right now. He's going to be defending his title against AR Fox, and that match seems like it's opening the show. Andy, good to see you, my brother. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody has been having a great week so far. So, this guy Orange Cassidy is obviously opening the show and tonight will be his 27th title defense of the AEW International Championship. So, 27th time he's doing it, and I'm pretty sure that tonight, the 27th time, he's gonna win it one more time. Ricky, I acknowledge you too, once again, and here he is in the center of the ring, pulling out his title from the backpack. There is Orange Cassidy. That's right. Andy has got it, by the way. Look at Andy. He's angry. He's not happy. Andy with a big thumbs down for Orange Cassidy. He says Orange is a freaking joke. Well, when he won the International Championship, I said it. I said that this guy is going to be carrying the title all the way to All In. He's going to take it all the way to the UK. He's going to be a true representative of the international audience, and that's what's happening. He is going to be going to the UK show to All In with the International Championship. That's right. And Mr. Singh, good to see you. We got James here. Good to see you, my brother. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And let me take a look. So that must have been on Twitter, right? Let's take a look at Twitter very quickly. James sent a message. Okay. And here we are, AR Fox in the center of the ring. The referee holds up the title. The match is about to begin for the International Championship. All right. Wow. Oh, my brother. All right, that's so sweet. Okay. All right, James, I love you. James is great. He wants me, basically he said that, he's okay with me breaking this news to everybody. And James has sent me a message. It was a pretty cool message. So, James, very cool of you, but this is what he said, right? So we have to share this. So James says, I hope you don't mind this, brother. He says, AJ, I've had a lot of my mind lately, been doing a lot of thinking and making decisions lately. That's big. This is big, right? He says, I've been watching WWE on and off for almost 40 years, but now I don't enjoy the product, for which reason he is not going to be watching WWE anymore. He's only going to be watching AEW. So if Run DMG and Ricky are wondering where has James been during the WWE watch-alongs, he's not watching the show anymore, guys. So, yeah, you guys are going to miss James during the WWE watch-along, but he's not here because he's obviously not watching WWE anymore, so that's that. So James wanted to share this with everybody. He's not going to be watching WWE anymore. Thanks for sharing that, James. Very, very sweet of you, to let me share this with everybody, especially Ricky and Run DMG. But, we miss you. I miss you during the WWE watch-alongs, and I know that they have just lost a very valuable fan in you. So that's that. But here we are, Orange Cassidy versus AR Fox underway. And Ricky, I've eliminated the background noise. I know the background noise was there, but I have removed it, Ricky. That's right, bunch of oranges in here. I see it true, sorry about that. The background noise has been eliminated, so that should be okay now, once again. Andrew, I see it, thank you, sorry about the glitch. And had Douglas Williams didn't retire, I would prefer him as champion over this guy. I never could have stand him. So Andy here has got no love for Orange Cassidy. He says he would have even preferred Douglas Williams over Cassidy as the International Championship. True says, I don't blame him as in James. Only reason I still watch WWE because of some of the talent that is still there. I understand that, and in that list, I believe, of the talent, you've got Rhea Ripley, who's doing fantastic. Who else? Dirty Dominic? I don't think so. Seth Rollins? Maybe. Who else is there who's worth watching at the moment? Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, of course, all of the bloodline, I believe. Yeah, at least the Usos. So you've got a handful of talent that are worth watching and that are, week after week giving their 100%. And when I said week after week, I just realized that Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar are not there week after week. So that's that. Gary says, if I don't watch the WWE, then I will have nothing to complain about. Oh my goodness. Life would be great. Life would be very positive. No complaints, nothing, if I don't watch the WWE. I love you, Gary. I like that. Andrew says, you missed a good tag match last night. NXT, is that right, Andrew? Okay. I've been thinking about it, and we will be starting with the NXT watch-alongs very soon, so we will be watching NXT as well every single week. I've been thinking about it, and we will be adding NXT as well to the weekly watch-alongs, that's right. And once again, James, we're sorry, and we miss you during the WWE watch-alongs. Ricky also says, sorry, James, but WWE is hot and AEW is cold. Oh my goodness. Ricky, even in that message, throwing some shade at AEW. By the way, look at AR Fox right there. What an incredible move off the apron. Right there on Orange Cassidy, taking him down. Cassidy in trouble right now in the ringside area. And Chris here, good to see you, brother. He says, hey everybody, I was looking for you on Twitch. How's everyone? That's right, Chris, we're here this week. Good to see you, my brother Chris. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. And AR Fox versus Orange Cassidy going on right now. And as we can see at the moment, we got AR Fox. Seems like he is dominating at the moment. That's right, Cassidy in trouble. You can also see those kineso tapes on the back of Cassidy, and those kineso tapes are always a sign of weakness. So if you see those tapes, that's the hot target. That's a target that you gotta go after. And we got Run DMG in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Great to see you. And he says, AJ, I acknowledge you, the tribal chief of wrestling watch along. That is so funny. Alright, that is so funny. If I'm the tribal chief of wrestling watch-alongs, I need my own Paul Heyman, and I need my Jey Uso, my Jimmy Uso, and my Solo Sikoa too. So who's volunteering to be who? Because I need my wise men, you know what I mean? So that is so funny. Maybe I should come up here with 2 titles or 3 titles on my shoulders and sit down here as the tribal chief of wrestling watch-alongs. Maybe that would be a good idea. Once again, Run DMG, always great to see you. We got Broman in here. I miss Broman. Good to see you, Broman. Welcome. Broman says, hey, hope you're doing well, my brother. Good to see you. Doing better than ever now that we are here with the family. And here we are, picture in picture at the moment. We're getting in a commercial for Collision. Great show, Saturday nights, must see. And ringside, AR Fox is just not letting Orange Cassidy be. He's not letting him relax. He's not taking it easy on the international champion. With a boot to the face, Cassidy still in trouble. Another boot to the face, and Cassidy walking over to the barricade. And he says, I used to be a passionate fan a proud fan of WWE, but I'm not anymore. I've only cared about checking on certain wrestlers. If they get screwed, then I don't care about this product. So basically, Andy here, with the same emotion and the same opinion as True, only checking out the product because of a certain few wrestlers, and that's about it. But the passion, and I feel like I can relate to some extent, and I feel it's just. I don't know, maybe we are living in a transitional era for the WWE, right? We are living in a transitional era where they are maybe trying to build stars, and we are going to be entering a whole different era soon. Because if you look at all the transitional eras, even the ones that happened in like 1990s, 1996, 7, that era, that 5, yeah, that was still a transitional era, and we did see some up and some downs. There were some shows that had, they had trouble selling out as well. There was a lack of, as you guys said, passionate fans, and the roster was shallow too. In this case, the roster is not that shallow, but we're seeing some stars that are being built up, that are coming up from NXT, that are trying to find a spot for themselves. And maybe in some time all's gonna be okay, and the passion's gonna be back here. So that's that. But it's up and down. Sometimes WWE is doing well. Sometimes AEW delivers a better show. There's up and downs, but we've got to be glad that we've got options, right? Unlike the 2010s or the late 2000s or the early 2020s. I'm sorry, no, the mid 2010s. We did not have options. We just had to watch the one programming that was the WWE. Now we've got options, so that's something to be grateful for. And Ricky says we all agree, no matter what, wrestling is hot again. You're right, Ricky, absolutely. Dragon Noah tag with Hayes. Okay, anything that Dragon Noah does, I want to watch. So I get you, Andrew. When you say that I missed a hot tag team match, I get it. I love Dragon Noah so much. Alright. But we got Andy saying, I'm upset, AJ. I've left you heck of comments on my thoughts. You're chatting together, didn't stay. Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I did not see your comments at all. Did you leave them in the live chat, or did you leave them in some of their comments earlier? I'll check them out. WWE is lukewarm at best, says True. I get that. Sometimes they do get very, very hot. And I believe those times are when they're doing big pay-per-views, such as Clash of the Castle. I believe Clash of the Castle was a very hot pay-per-view. They delivered. They did an incredible job at the pay-per-view. Not a lot of matches, but all the matches that they had, they were quality matches. As they say, quality versus over quantity. That's what happened at Clash of the Castle. I loved it. I probably loved it even more than WrestleMania. It was great, and I'm hoping for more such quality from both the companies. Really am. But let's see, what else do we have? SmackDown #1 TV, says Run DMG. Are we doing Great Bash on Sunday? Yes, we are doing Great Bash on Sunday, Chris. Yes, we are doing Great Bash on Sunday. Yep. SummerSlam loaded show, says Yes, I've got to give them that. SummerSlam so far, the card, it looks good. By the way, AR Fox was going to go for the big one on Cassidy. Cassidy with a reversal, and both of them right there go for the exact same moves on each other. Both of them targeting the neck and the shoulder. AR Fox, Orange Cassidy, both men down right now. Holy freaking crap. Dear Lord, look at that. Dynamite 200 is next week. 200, look at that, by the way, right? 200, we're talking about 200 episodes. Time flies. I still remember the first ever episode of Dynamite, and people thinking, is this company gonna be around? What is it gonna happen? Is this gonna be the next Impact Wrestling? What's up with this company, this project? And look at that, the baby is fully grown. 200 episodes is no joke. That's crazy. Let's see. I'll be your wise man, says Chris. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you for that. I'll be your wise man, AJ, says Ricky as well. Thank you. Dragunov better win the damn belt from Dunn. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Dragunov to be on the main roster. But again, looking at what they've done with JD McDonald so far, that is nothing. Maybe Dragunov should stay on NXT. At least he gets to be in action, right, on NXT. So maybe he just should stay for now. And here we are, AR Fox on the top turnbuckle on Orange Cassidy, going for the cover. and Cassidy with a kick out. Near fall, but he kicks out. The match continues. Fox cannot believe it. It seemed like he got the best of Cassidy, but Cassidy once again with a kick out. WWE has been pretty much the same since 2006, except for the women. That's right. The women, it's day and night, right? When it comes to the women, it's a big difference. Big difference. I was just recording a video, of the 10 or 11 lowest attended pay-per-views in WWE history. The lowest. And, it blew my mind that two of those pay-per-views were actually this one, Taboo Tuesday. Do you guys remember Taboo Tuesday, whatever that was? Yeah, that pay-per-view made the list, and, it had very, very low. I believe Taboo Tuesday 2004 was the lowest attended pay-per-view in history ever. And they only attracted like 3,000 people, live audience members, to that pay-per-view. And both those pay-per-views had the Fulfill Your Fantasy matchups, where the audience members apparently decided that the women would wear something from lingerie to schoolgirl outfit, whatnot. Yeah, the women have definitely seen a whole different era back in the day, and I'm glad that era is over now. And here we are, it is Orange Cassidy now with a few punches straight to the gut as he sits on the top turnbuckle. Fox in trouble, Cassidy looking to fly, and Fox grabs him, sends him down, back first into the mat, going for the cover on Cassidy. Cassidy once again with the kick out. Cassidy's not losing, I'll tell you this right now, guys. Cassidy is not losing tonight. There is no way in hell that he is losing this match. He is taking this title over to the UK show. Fake news, they watch every WWE show, says Run DMG. Wow, Run DMG here says that's fake. They watch every single show. James, that's a shot at you. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. James says, I'll be a wise man. Thank you, James. You already are a wise man. Thank you. Let's see. AJ sent you a message on Twitter, says Ricky. All right, Ricky. I'll take a look at it just now. 1 second. AR Fox once again battling Cassidy on the apron. Cassidy gets up to his feet. AR Fox DDT to Orange Cassidy. Back into the ring they are, going for the cover. And Cassidy once again with the kick out. Hey, if he's kicked out of so much, he is definitely not staying down in this match. He's winning this match. It's a given. And AR Fox now going for apparently a mistake here. Top turnbuckle. Cassidy's gonna roll out like no tomorrow, and he does roll out. It was quite evident. He already had his arm up. He was ready to roll over, and he did. And now with the possum pin on Fox. Fox kicking out. That was a very sloppy pin, by the way. Carmelo is a talented guy, yes, however, truthfully, he's nowhere near Johnny Gargano, and if you think that Carmelo is nowhere near Johnny Gargano, look at how Gargano, by the way, is being booked on the main roster. Look at that. So I don't even know where Carmelo's gonna be at, because Gargano is being treated like dirt on the main roster, and that's the truth. By the way, we got a victory here. I saw some confetti emojis flying in the chat, by the way, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, we got a winner. Orange Cassidy is victorious and still your international champion. We got, wow, big match here, big result here. Cassidy successfully defended the title. Sweet stuff, sweet stuff. Let's see. What else do we have here? And if you guys, I see that Andy wrote about live comments, Ricky wrote about live comments. If you guys have any problems, with the live comments not going through, just turn your application on and off and just comment again. It's inconvenient, but sometimes YouTube can mess up. So, if you have any troubles, just do that. And here we are, Cassidy, with the passing of the sunglasses. I don't know, you talk about throwing some shade. Here, Orange Cassidy is putting some shades on his opponent, on AR Fox. Fox, oh my goodness, did you see that? Oh wow. He takes that pair of sunglasses, splits it in half, and then punches Cassidy in the face, taking him down. Of course, Fox is frustrated that he could not get the job done tonight, that he could not capture the title, and that's why he took out the frustration on Cassidy, and he kind of regrets it. I don't know, it looks like he's in a sort of a dilemma here. You got Darby Allin coming out here in the face of Fox. He's angry, he's upset. Of course, Darby Allin tonight has a big match coming up. You got a strap match coming up tonight with Darby Allin, who's going to be taking on Shane Strickland. It's going to be a big one. Could be the main event, could not be the main event. We shall see. We already have another main event worthy match. It's a 3-way tag match where the Best Friends are going to be taking on Blackpool Combat Club and the Lucha Brothers in a 3-way tag team match. And of course, Darby versus Swerve still to come. Right now, as you can see, AR Fox and Darby Allin are in an argument right there on the ramp. Orange Cassidy has just been attacked by AR Fox post the match. And I don't know, it seems like AR Fox also is not very proud of his actions. He looked like he did not want to do this after he did it. So we shall see what happens. That's right, heel Fox. That's right, brother. That's right, true. And Andrew says it is Mox time. All right, so it seems like it is time for some blood. Moxley coming up next, it seems. And yeah, it's going to be a 3-way tag team. Best Friends, Blackpool Combat Club, Lucha Brothers are going to be entering this match together. Oh my goodness, wait a second. No, wait. Okay, so when Andrew said it's Mox, I thought we're going to get a tag team match right now. But no, it's not a tag team match. It's just Moxley targeting Cassidy. Poor Cassidy. He's like the punching bag tonight for some reason. Moxley takes him down right there and just getting in his face, shouting at him. Moxley delivering a statement, even going after the cameraman. Look at that. Just shoving the camera away out of his face. Moxley with the dirty deeds indeed. I know, James. James says, no, Moxley, no, don't do it. And he is making his way out through the crowd. Moxley takes out Cassidy. Wow, I kind of got goosebumps from that. Johnny Wrestling, a true vanilla midget. Oh my goodness. Run DMG says, Johnny Wrestling is a true vanilla midget. Run DMG has got no love for Johnny Wrestling. I'll tell you what, I don't like Johnny Gargano either. I know, I get heat for it, I know it. But Gargano hasn't done anything really to get me excited, at least on the main roster. I know that he has a lot under his belt, that he's actually done a lot in NXT, that he was the heart and soul of NXT, but I believe he was also the reason why NXT was revamped, because, NXT just got so stale, because Gargano just would not leave NXT, that they had to revamp the whole thing over. And he has done nothing on the main roster, so I don't get excited about Johnny Gargano. He's got to do something for me to get excited, so Ron DMG, I wouldn't call him a vanilla midget, but I'll say this, I'm not a fan yet. That's right. But let's see, Angry Mox, you know that true, very angry Mox. Moxley's mad, you're right, Ricky. Absolutely, spike him, Mox. Andy loved it. Oh my goodness, Andy loved it. Look at the comments from Andy. Andy writes, Moxley, put him out, please. And he did just that. By the way, we are here now with Don Callis, Renee, and Chris Jericho. Is that the same jacket that Jericho has worn so many times in WWE? Because it looks the same. It probably is the same.
Fans from media about just the potential of the greatest of all time, Chris Jericho, joining the Don Callis family, has led me to believe that, Chris, we've really got to give the people a little something. No pressure. But I have taken the liberty of arranging a situation where you can be in a tag team match with your partner, Takeshita, the guy that you've said, future professional wrestler.
The thing is that, how do you trust Don Callis and how do you trust Chris Jericho? Both of these guys cannot be trusted, and apparently, seems like Jericho is kind of lean on joining Don Callis' family. Seems like he could be doing it. Wow.
Danny Garcia and Sammy Guevara.
Whoa, you talk about it. Holy crap. This is not going to be okay. Wow.
You wanted them to spread their wings. You wanted them to try to fly on their own.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. I think it would be great.
No way he's accepting it. He's not accepting it. Wow. Crazy. Jericho just accepted it. So he's joining Don Callis' family, and he's going after his own creation. He's going after his own family. He's going after Daniel Garcia, Sammy Guevara, as he teams up with Takeshita tonight. Crazy. I did not expect for him to accept it. And I see my brother True here writing that Jericho is turning face. But the thing is that, if he's teaming up with Don Callis, how does this guy turn face? or maybe this is just gonna be a temporary team up where eventually Don Callis is gonna turn on him, or he just realizes that this ain't the family that he needed, this isn't the family that he wanted, and he turns on Don Callis. And then you've got you don't have the Jericho Appreciation Society also having his back, and he's just isolated, he's all alone, he's depressed, and thus he's a face. That could be it as well. So we shall see. But I would enjoy Jericho as a face. I've actually liked Jericho as a face. I think he does a very good job as a face, and I would like that. Again, why not? We got Run DMG breaking some news here for me. He says Gable Stevenson debuting GAB Saturday. Now that's big enough for me to confirm it, that this Saturday we will be watching, of course, Great American Bash. We're going to be doing it. So Great American Bash this weekend with Gable Stevenson, the Olympic gold medalist. We're going to be watching it. It's big enough of a deal for us to not watch it, and it makes sense. He's the American American Olympic gold medalist, and he will be making his debut at the Great American Bash. It makes total sense. So yeah, we're going to be watching Great American Bash together, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have a great time. Absolutely. And Andy says Johnny Gargano is pure wrestler. Vince is still pissed that he never liked Johnny Gargano for standing up for his passion for NXT. Gargano is a Triple H guy, like so many others are. That's true. He was very passionate about NXT, but I believe that NXT was always, again, no disrespect towards Gargano, his fans, or anybody, but I believe that NXT was a place where, you test your waters, they test your waters, they understand where you are, where you stand, and then they send you over to the main roster when you're ready. But for Gargano and a few others, they just got so comfortable and so passionate about NXT that I believe that WWE had to take that product and to revamp it so that these guys would just go away. That's what I feel. Happened with Gargano and a few others. But again, we haven't seen him doing anything on the main roster, and I think we all know who is to be blamed. It's not Gargano himself. It's the people in the office. I would like to see some work from him because he's so great. He's done a great job at NXT. I know he can do a lot more on the main roster than he has already. I would like to see more of Dexter Lumis, Candice, and Gargano on the main roster, honestly, because I feel like you've got some true stars there who could actually be big merch movers. I can imagine Dexter, Gargano, Candice. I just imagine these three in my head, and I feel like I'm looking at a potential big team, at least for the kids. Kids would love these three. They're colorful, they're bright, they've got some character, they're very likable as well. I can see them as big merchandise movers. Unfortunately, WWE just hasn't been able to capitalize on them or really understand where their true potential lies, at least on the main roster. I would like to see them experimenting with them and working on them and giving them more TV time. Even though I don't like them, I would like to see them actually getting some opportunity to prove me wrong and everybody else wrong. Yep. Let's see. True says, yep, Corbin versus Stevenson on Sunday. Baron Corbin. Did you guys know? So when I was doing my research about the lowest attended pay-per-views ever, Stomping Grounds actually showed up, right? Stomping Grounds is, I believe, the 6th lowest attended WWE pay-per-view in history. We're talking WWF, WWE, all the promotions combined, all the history combined. The Stomping Grounds is the 6th lowest attended pay-per-view. And I was like, wait, I remember Stomping Grounds being bad, but like so bad? Then I looked up the match card and I realized that, okay, of course, Baron Corbin actually was fighting for the World Championship in this pay-per-view. So it makes sense that nobody tuned in or nobody bought a ticket to Stomping Grounds because Baron Corbin was in a world title match. I hope that he does a good job here with Stevenson, and he draws better than he did at Stomping Ground, but it should be interesting. True, thanks for that. Heel Jack Perry up next is Andrew. Looking forward to it. But right now we've got Claudio and Utah, the Blackpool Combat Club.
Mess with the Blackpool Combat Club.
That's right.
Punk. Bastard. If you think after what you pulled at Blood and Guts, the beating that you got at Death Before Dishonor at my hands was anything but the beginning, you are sorely mistaken. Like your man. So that right there.
Oh, Moxley here.
That right there is what happens when you try to flex on my friends when I'm not even in the building. Come down like Clint Eastwood with your damn blaring ass. If there's anybody else out there that thinks they're just the coolest cat in the room,
Wow, this guy, Moxley's not here to make friends, right? He's not here to make friends. He's not here to play cool with anybody. He says, if you gotta play like a cool cat, I will remind you that you've gotta stay in your lane. So Moxley basically did what he had to do, had to make make Cassidy stay in his lane and make an example out of him. So that's that. I mean, still not a very valid explanation for, his actions. But we shall see what happens. Ricky says Roxanne and Blair Davenport was fight on Supermakers last night on NXT. I sent you a video on Twitter. I'll take a look at that, my brother Ricky. Hollywood Perry. That's right. That's right. He is indeed here. The Hollywood heel, Jack Perry. Look at this guy coming out. Look, oh my goodness. This is what I was talking about, guys. You see his shirt? It says I beat Hook. He's making a big deal out of it now, right? He's making a big deal out of the fact that he's beat Hook. It's great. It's like he took Hook's merchandise and added a little spin-off to it. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of the merchandise that Brock Lesnar used to use back in the day. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat, and conquer. Repeat was cut off and they added John Cena's name to it. It's always funny to see merchandise like this. It's super random, if you wear it in public, but it's funny. That's right. Hollywood is out. I see Ricky, that's right. But Andy says Johnny Gargano was saying it right. NXT moved Pass away from Training Place several years ago. They're watching people. Exactly. NXT became the third brand. And I don't know. I mean, I believe the only reason they revamped it is because they did not want for it to be a third brand. I believe. So, it was not something that Vince McMahon maybe wanted. And that's why what happened. Andrew says, I like the new tag team in NXT. Kind of reminds me of a new version of Harlem Heat. What is that tag team that you're talking about, Andrew?
I'm gonna tell you you beat Hook. You're damn right I beat Hook. And after one loss, this guy realized he can't hang with the big boys. And he went home.
So it's so funny that, when you turn heel, when you're the bad guy, you're wearing sunglasses. It's a given. Like, if you're wearing sunglasses in wrestling, you are automatically a bad guy. And I'm glad that, there's only two people in wrestling or somehow related to wrestling that wear sunglasses and are not bad guys. Number one is Orange Cassidy. Number two, you're listening to him right now. That's me. So we're like the only two people in wrestling, I believe, who wear sunglasses and are still not bad people. And that's great. Yep. That's right, and True, he has a very good point. He says he can say it, he can wear that merchandise, he can boast about it all he wants, and that's because nobody else has beat Hook. He has done the job that nobody else has been able to do just yet. Nicholas says sunglasses, dark clothing, a full-grown beard, etc. heel. And all of that tonight, by the way, applies to me. I'm wearing some purple, I'm wearing some black, I've got a very nice beard, I've got sunglasses on, but I'm still not a heel, guys. I'm a face, right? Right? So, yeah. Breaking stereotypes every single day over here, guys. That's it. Oh.
That's enough, Jungle.
Oh my goodness, okay.
You know what? You might want to check your pager, old man, because Jungle ain't here anymore. I'm Jack Perry.
I like that. He comes out here calling him Jungle. He says, Jungle ain't here anymore. I'm Jack Perry. It's like, a kid making an email called jungleboy1996@gmail.com, only for 10 years later realizing, oh, I've got to move on from Jungle Boy. I've got to make Jack Perry, 2020 at gmail.com. It's so fun. All right, cool. It's cool. Oh, dear. All right. Okay. By the way, tonight, whatever Jack Perry is wearing really reminds me of a character from Baywatch. It looks like I'm watching Baywatch tonight in AEW. This guy's wearing those trunks, those tank tops, really like I'm watching Baywatch. Cool. Mic drop. Jack.
I'm obviously not dressed for a fight right now, Jack.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly. He says, I'm obviously not dressed for a fight. Exactly. Lifeguards don't come up here in the wrestling ring to fight, of course.
You come out here into my ring, and we'll see who gets their ass kicked.
And Hollywood Jack Perry, by the way, rolls out of the ring right there. He just rolls out, and is he walking away? He's walking away. I believe that Hook's gonna come up and is gonna attack him. There's no in hell that Jack. Oh wow! And look at that. Of course. Okay, that was cute. He put on his sunglasses again before slapping the fan's hand away. He had to put on those sunglasses. That is so funny. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. We got. I believe there was a comment. Gargano will twist you into a pretzel, sister. I know Gargano is a badass. I know that. I think Don's scar gets... I know, true, James, that's right. His scar just gets bigger and bigger. You're right about that. Absolutely. Yep. Cool. And, guys, if I missed any comments, I know I missed a few because there were, like, a lot of comments that came in at once. I apologize for that. I'm trying to look up all the comments that I missed. Let's see, what else do we have here? Agent, look up Tiffany Stratton promo. Recent promo, it was hilarious. Alright, Andy, I'll take a look. First, look at what Ricky has sent me. Let's see. I see an exchange between between Roxanne and Davenport. So these two ladies are also going to be fighting this weekend, this Sunday night, NXT Great American Bash. Great American Bash seems like it's going to be a very solid pay-per-view. Definitely looking forward to it. And here we are. We got the Bastard Pack coming out here. This bastard, I'll tell you about that. Price and Nima is a new tag team. I see, Andrew. Thanks for that, my brother. I'll look them up right now. You know, got to see. You said they remind you of the Harlem Heat, right? So, Bronco, Nima. Let's see. Wow. Okay. I see you. So, you know, automatically, after you've kind of compared them to the Harlem Heat, and I'm looking at them for the first time right now. I've never seen these guys before, right? Because I don't watch NXT these days. But I'm looking at them for the first time, and after being compared to the Harlem Heat, I just went, wow. The first time I saw them, these guys look promising, right? They look promising. They've got the looks. They've got the look. Look at these guys. They look badass. Pretty cool. I like it. We could be looking at potential stars in here between these two. I definitely like it, Andrew. I'll be keeping an eye out for Price and Nima. They seem like they've got something. They are tall guys, right? They've got a very nice build. Yeah, if they've worked them right, these guys could be the next big thing. I mean, I'm kind of reminded of Crime Time, but a bigger and better version. I'm sorry, I probably should not say better, but I'm reminded of the Crime Time here. Cool. We could be looking at true brotherhood and a good tag team in these two. I am excited about this. I definitely am. And I see Britt Baker versus Jade happening soon, says True. It's going to be good. And here we have got Gravity coming out. By the way, I've got to say instantly, this guy Gravity, you know, with his mask, kind of reminds me of Axiom. Right? You guys remember Axiom on NXT? By the way, guys, if you're watching NXT still, is Axiom still appearing on TV? How's he doing? Let me know if there's any updates on Axiom, and if he's over with the fans. Wait, I just realized no studio at the Nautic, just realized it, my brother. But no, we're gonna be in the studio again this Friday. So we're doing both. We're doing studio, we're doing green screen. I feel like you guys are, it's also, I mean, I was looking at some of the past watch-alongs, right? And I felt, hey, you know what? We also did a good job with the graphics. So maybe sometimes graphics, sometimes green screen. So best of both worlds, right? Best of both worlds. I see Britt Baker versus Jade happening soon. Once again, True saying that. And I would like that too. I would like that match. By the way, this match here between the Bastard and Gravity is now underway. Little confrontation between the two. Yeah. Obviously, Pac is not impressed. some trash talking, was gonna go for the big lunge, but Gravity gets out of the way. Huge drop kick to Pac right off the bat to start things off. Pac goes down, and he definitely did not take that well. And Andy says Carmelo should have already. By the way, Gravity here is defying gravity. Another sweet drop kick to Pac. Pac is not taking those drop kicks very well. Carmelo should have already given up the belt. He's so damn annoying that he's not believable. Heel or face, just my opinion. Andy is not a fan anymore. I see. They are ex-college football guys. No wonder. Are they the guys from the NIL contract? Are I'm pretty sure if they're ex-college football guys, they must have come up from the NIL contracts, right? That's pretty cool. If they are from the NIL category, it's very, very cool, because I don't believe that we've actually had a lot of these NIL guys moving up to the main roster or to TV just yet. Was Tiffany also from NIL? Let me know, guys. Let me know. And let's see what else do we have here. They are ex-college guys. Priceman and Nima are tied with Reginald. I see. I think they're in the right hands, brother. I think they are in the right hands for sure. And Andy with a fist bump to run DMG. I like that. By the way, Gravity ringside, making Pac chase him around the ring. Entering the ring now once again. Gravity slipping out of the ring. Pac is annoyed. Oh, nice. He kicks him in the head. Gravity goes down. Pac's got control of Gravity finally. Finally, he's got control of Gravity. That's nice. And here we are. He grabs Gravity from the back of the head. It's cool. Sending Pac straight over to the barricade. Bro, man, you know what? I also forgot about it for a second. It took me a second. But in the WWE, believe it or not, he was called Adrian Neville. So now when I'm thinking about it, and I'm kind of trying to compare this name, Adrian Neville, to Pac, I feel disgusted, because Adrian Neville just seems a name like too long and too boring for a guy like Pac. The bastard Pac fits him well, because he truly is a bastard, and we all know that, and he is Pac. We know that too, but Adrian Neville was a terrible name, I believe. Now looking back at it, terrible name for a guy like Pac, right? Axiom is helping Nathan Frazier in his feud with Nomandar, okay, between the Heritage Cup. I see. Alright, so he's doing that kind of job, okay. James says, any more Twitch, brother? James, just like I said, we're like kind of experimenting, but you know, even if you start doing all the watch-alongs on YouTube, I'm still going to be keeping Twitch active. We're still going to be doing some stuff over there. I will let you guys know more about it next week. I still am like kind of testing the waters right now, so I'll let you guys know what we'll be doing on Twitch, but we will be keeping both the platforms active. Yeah. Thank you for that, my brother James. Yeah, they are from NIL category. I like that, Andy. I really like that. I feel like NIL, by the way, from the very get-go, you know, it seemed like a great idea. And when I was talking to this guy, former WWE star, current Impact Wrestling commentator Matthew Raywald, who was known as Aiden English in the WWE, when I interviewed him and we were talking about the NIL contracts, he said it's genius. He said it makes total sense, and WWE are just going to be bringing up the best from college, the best athletes that they can, and they're going to make them stars. And he said this is the best thing that wrestling or WWE has ever done in decades. And it truly is turning out to be true. NIL contract, the whole idea is great. It gives college athletes a whole new pathway, a whole new direction, a whole new career that they can now pursue. And it also gives wrestling and WWE big potential new stars that they're going to be taking under their umbrella, under their care, training them to the very best, and then presenting them on TV. It's a win-win situation for everybody, the college athletes, and for the industry as a whole. It's great. Yep. Bro, man, my brother, no, Tiffany wasn't from the NIL category. It seems like it. I mean, you wouldn't expect for her to be from the NIL category. She was from the sugar daddy category, was she not? Yeah. Oh, dear. I still remember when you guys told me about who she was talking to on the phone. It was not her daddy, but her sugar daddy. I still remember when True broke the news to me. I was shocked because I was like, this is such a sweet daughter and father pairing on TV. We barely get to see it. And he told me, AJ, don't get your hopes high. That's not her dad. That's her sugar dad. Thank you for that, True. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. Let's see what else do we have here. Run Deary says, why wouldn't Moxley beat down Pac for the abandoned BBC? Yeah, I know, right? He instead went after Orange Cassidy. Poor Cassidy seemed like he was not even at fault, but Moxley said he was trying to play the cool cat. So apparently, if you're playing the cool cat around Moxley, he's gonna beat you down. He's gonna make sure you stay in your lane. Okay, Moxley, that's like pure dictatorship, and kind of reminds me of the WWE backstage. You know, the first time ever when I interviewed JTG, and still, I was such a kid when I interviewed JTG. It was so funny. But you know, when I interviewed JTG for the first time ever a few years ago now. Wow, I feel so old when I think about it. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. I feel super old, guys. Wow. Okay, but I was like camera shy. He was my first ever interview. It was ridiculous. Wow, I feel old now. God. Anyways, when I interviewed him, you know, JTG said that you get heat for if you're wearing sunglasses backstage, you know, in the locker room area, in Gorilla, anywhere. If you're wearing sunglasses, you get heat. They're like, you're trying to play the cool cat. They're like, oh, this guy, you know, he's acting too cool, he's acting too smart, and they bury you, and they punish you for doing something like that. So, yeah, it kind of, he told me that, you know, it's like walking on eggshells. He said, I cannot guarantee if it's still the same atmosphere in the WWE right now, but back when he was there, he said it was like walking on eggshells. You could break any shell at any time, and you wouldn't even know what made it break. So, yeah, that's right. I believe Moxley here enforcing the WWE rules on guys like Cassidy, being a bully to them. Let's see, Andy says Adrian Neville was Pac's nickname. Basically, that's why when his contract was ending in NXT, they were calling him the Bastard. I see, my brother Andy. I see. Thank you for that information. Did you see Willow Stina at ROH pay-per-view, AJ? I still have to catch that pay-per-view, brother. True, but I've heard that the pay-per-view was solid. It was great. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. How did you feel about it? Let me know. Axiom is on TV, but not doing much, says Andrew. Says Nautic. Okay. All right. I mean, you know, when I first saw Axiom and they had the mathematics, graphics, I don't know, some equations floating around the screen, I was intrigued at first. But then Axiom showed up with the mask. And I was like, okay, it's hard to get over with the mask like that, right? So, and I believe that's one of the reasons why Dominic chose not to wear a mask, because in this day and age, it's hard for a guy with a mask like that to get over. It's hard. It's cool. It's great to see the tradition live, but it's hard. By the way, there you go, the Bastard, defying gravity, beating gravity down, holding gravity in a submission hold, making gravity tap out. Have you ever heard somebody making the gravity tap out? Bastard is doing just that. Gravity tapping, gravity passed out, and Bastard is victorious. I'm loving it. I love calling him Gravity. Good stuff. Bastard, yeah, with the victory. And James says, IJ, I noticed you still have your Patreon up. Do you plan on opening it, or just keeping it open, or not shut it down? So, James, I haven't touched my Patreon, to be honest, in quite a while, because, to be honest with you, you know, that Patreon, by the way, you know, I actually started it because when I was only on Instagram and I was not streaming, I did a couple times, I did this like raffle kind of stuff where, you know, people could enter the raffle by paying $1. And, you know, if I was lucky enough, I would get enough signups to be able to properly afford a title. So through Patreon, I've actually earned about $40-50, and I did this during Christmas time because it's a festive season, right? So, and Instagram did not pay me anything, of course, that still does not, but I just wanted to give back to the community. So during Christmas time or whatnot, I did this Patreon stuff, this raffle stuff, where people could sign up by paying $1, and, you know, I would just do a raffle and give the winner a WWE title and a runner-up something else, something like that. So basically, that's when I started Patreon, and you know, I did it twice, and it was cool. You know, it was nice. But after that, I thought, okay, like let's keep Patreon going. Let's maybe add some more tiers and stuff like that. But I just never did it. I don't like the idea of asking people for money. I don't like that because, you know, I feel like if I'm generating revenue, it should be through ads or it should be through YouTube or Twitch, something like that, instead of asking people up front for money. I don't like the idea at all. So that's why I haven't touched Patreon. I don't plan on, you know, making it active just yet. If you guys would like to, we could think about it, but I don't like the idea of asking people up front. But let's see. James, thanks for asking me about it. I'll think about it, and we'll let you know if I do plan on making an active in the future. But just yet, haven't. But here we are right now with MJF and Adam Cole.
Dex, I'm gonna take my fist on July 29th. CT, collision! And I'm gonna punch you so hard in the face, you're gonna have no choice but to spit out CM Punk's jockstrap!
Wow.
Because
By the way, I love the look on the face of Renee. I love it.
You know what, truth be told, Max, I actually want to talk to you. Because obviously when this tournament started, it was all about winning gold. Yeah, becoming a champion here in AEW. But if I'm going to be totally, completely honest,
Yep.
it's become about friendship for me.
Wow.
And never in a million years did I think that we would be friends.
This guy is falling for the trap.
Did I think I would enjoy this so
Or is he
much?
making MJF fall for the trap? I don't even know which one's true.
You have nothing to worry about when it comes to the AEW World Championship.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Adam Cole.
But what you've given to me, your friendship,
Really?
means the world to me. Because Max, you're not just my friend, not just a close friend.
Holy crap.
You're becoming one of my best friends. I really mean that.
Oh my goodness. It almost sounds to me like he's talking to Britt Baker right now. That was almost romantic. Whatever is Adam Cole doing to MJF?
I want you to know, I'm gonna give you a rematch for the AEW World Championship.
Wow.
Because I know how much it means to you.
You serious? I think you're serious and you're gonna get me. I felt the look in your eyes.
And Renee getting the heck out of there right now. Of course, you got Roderick here, who's not too happy. He's quite jealous of this whole relationship. He's getting in the face of MJF, getting in the face of Adam Cole. MJF says, you know what? I can feel your love. I can feel your fat passion. You know what? Let's wrestle. And they're going to wrestle now. They're going to wrestle for the title because MJF knows how much it means to Adam Cole. So we're going to get a match between MJF and Adam Cole. And again, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what MJF's doing to Cole, what's Cole doing to MJF. But that promo, that speech almost sounded a bit too romantic from Adam Cole. It sounded very heartfelt. So I don't know if Adam Cole's trying to play smart or he's trying to play dumb or is he actually dumb for falling for MJF's words, but seems like the magic, the charm of MJF is working on Cole, and probably more than Britt Baker's ever did. It's true. And we got Andrew says, I love the smear tattoo on MJF's arm. That's right, they are in love. Randy says they are in love. It seemed like that they are in love, It's like, it was almost very romantic. This guy, first of all, said, you're not just my best friend, you're not just my closest friend. What did he say? He almost, I thought he was gonna say you're my lover, but yeah, he was very, very romantic with that last line. And MJF in response said, you know what, Cole, let's wrestle. Yeah, that was quite romantic. But they're gonna wrestle over the title because he knows how much it means to Adam Cole. It's time for Adam Cole to get that title belt, says Gary. That's right, baby. But Dom doesn't want to do that. That's one of the many reasons why fans boo him. Wait a second. All right, so we got Andy here talking about Dominic Mysterio. We'll take a look at that in a second. Roderick Strong is going to be the deciding factor. Roderick Strong, I think he sees through MJF, and that's why he's trying to warn Cole of what's happening. But I still don't know if Cole's trying to play smart, or is he actually dumb enough to fall for MJF. So we shall see. We shall see. Who said Moxley won't get Pac, says True. That's good. That's good. True says, of course. He's going to go after Pac too. It's Moxley. He will go after everybody. That's true. That is right. And yeah, once again, coming back after, to what James said about Patreon. And again, no plans. I'll once again think about it. And I was just, by the way, watching some of the watch-alongs over the past couple of days. I was just browsing through them. And a few of them were like, just right away saying, okay, this is my PayPal or it's my whatever and Cash App and you can drop me. I don't get it. Like, okay, you're asking for money, but for what, right? This should be like something that people, I don't know. To each their own, maybe they need the money, but okay. It's just not something that I can do. But thank you once again, my brothers. Your support and your love is what means the most to me. It means the most to me. So thank you once again for the love and for the support. I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you. You're very kind. And I'm so grateful to everybody. Without you, I wouldn't be here tonight. I wouldn't be here right now. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. I would not be doing the watch-alongs if it wasn't for every single one of you. And you guys know exactly who you are. I've got a lot of love for everybody. Thank you. Andy says, some wrestlers like Orange should never be champions unless they pass the belt over quickly, says Andy. So, Andy says, Orange Cassidy and guys like him should only be transitional champions at the very best. Big Boss Man, aka Big Bubba Rogers, should have been singles champion in WWF, but he only decided to build the other guys. Yeah. That's a solid comparison. Yeah. And Andy says, Dominic seriously needs to study wrestling. I'm not saying for him to stay in NXT. I'm saying go back, study wrestling, and then only he could be as good as Eddie Guerrero. Andy, you and Booker T are polar opposites when it comes to this. Booker T said that he is glad that Dominic skipped NXT because the guy is a magician in the ring. He basically said that he's too good for NXT, that setting him to NXT would have been a mistake at the first place. So he's super glad that he skipped NXT and came over to the main roster because the guy is good, even better than his father, Ray. That's what Booker T said, Andy, and here you are saying that he should go back to wrestling school. Wow, polar opposites, Andy. But I'm pretty sure everybody else would agree with you, brother. Absolutely would agree with you. But once again, Gary, you're right. It's time for Adam Cole to get that title, and I'm looking forward to it as well. And here we are taking a look at whatever happened last Wednesday between MJF, Cole, and the FTR. Let's take a look at the time. How long have we been... Wow. Okay, I just realized that it's been an hour since we've been watching the show, and so far it's been a sweet show, for sure. It's been a great show. Okay, let's see, FTR.
World Tag Team Championships on the line. How do you guys feel knowing that that's the team you guys are going to be facing for your coveted titles?
By the way, guys, I'm gonna be adding, and I was thinking about it for like the past couple days. I'm trying to still like find a way that we can all do this collaboratively, but if we cannot, we will decide upon it in the chat, and we're gonna be having like a live rating system the entire night while we're doing the watch-alongs. And based on your comments and based on my opinion and everybody combined, we're gonna be rating this damn show every single night, all these shows live as we go. And you're going to be seeing 5 stars on the screen, and those stars are either going to be filling up or they're going to be falling down based on how the show's been. So that's going to be a new addition that we're going to be adding soon, very, very soon. And yeah, I'm currently testing it. I want to be able to make it like automated, so you can go to a link and click it, and the stars fall or rise, right there. But if you cannot make it automated and there are some glitches, we're just going to make it manual, so I'll just handle the stars based on the comments and based on, how the show's been. So we're going to be adding this live ranking, the live star rating system, I believe as soon as this Monday. So it's going to be fun. Or maybe Great American Bash would be a nice pay-per-view to do it, so that would be nice, yeah. MJ will hold the title until Punk confronts him, is true. That's a solid one. That's a solid point. Yeah.
July 29th, Hartford, Connecticut, Collision. It ain't gonna be a dance routine, all right? It ain't gonna be no fun and games. We're not gonna make a mockery of professional wrestling. We're gonna have a fight, all right?
July 29th, Collision, all right.
I'll tell you right now,
So basically, this Saturday, I heard Booker T gonna knock out Ryback. Booker T's a funny guy. I love Booker T. Booker T's great. Yeah, and Ryback's funny too. Oh dear, this is so funny because he brought up Ryback. I'm gonna share this with you. Ryback was live on YouTube. Did you guys know he goes live on YouTube like almost alternate days, mornings? I don't know, but he goes live on YouTube where he's eating a bag of chips or something, and he's having these phone calls with people. He's promoting his protein shakes or whatnot that he does, the Feed Me More nutritional supplements that he sells, and he actually accepts phone calls from his buyers, from the people who buy the product. He calls them, and he answers their call, and he's broadcasting the whole conversation on YouTube. So and he's taking questions in the comments too, I guess. But in the comment, I just happened to go there and I wrote, okay, so this guy, Justin Gabriel, PJ Black, was on my show, and he said that you cannot wrestle anymore because you've messed up your legs or your knees. Is that true? Can he confirm or deny the report? And he reads my comment, and he leans into the camera, and he's like almost mad, but he totally ignores it and looks away again. It was so funny. Ryback, I don't know what he's doing, but based on what PJ Black told me, and if he was right about it, he was true about it, he said that Ryback does not know what the heck he's doing, what the heck he's eating, his nutritional and whatnot. Basically, PJ Black told me that Ryback is responsible for what condition he's in. He's responsible for messing up his knees and his legs because he doesn't eat right, because he doesn't work out properly, and that's why he cannot wrestle anymore. So if that is true, it's crazy to me that a guy like that is selling nutritional products. If you don't know how to take care of your own body, no offense, how are you selling other people nutritional products? It blows my mind. It really does. Anyways, let's see what else do we have here. My brothers, let's see. I love the smear tattoo on MJF's arm once again. I love it too, my brother Andrew. That is right. And let's see. Cole knows MJF will turn on. I think so too, true. Cole is too smart, I believe, to really fall for MJF's tricks. So, there's got to be a turn coming from Cole, I believe. For the first time ever, MJF has got to get played here tonight. Here, absolutely. I feel like he's got to be the one that's going to get played and will get his heart broken. I think so. Bucks and Omega should leave and go back to NJPW. Stay there permanently. That way I cannot see them. Oh, I love Andy. Andy here says they should go to NJPW so I don't get to see them anymore. I would say this for the Bucks, but Omega, I like Omega. I would like Omega to be here, but Bucks can go. I'm not going to miss the Bucks. Yes, Andy. And Andrew says, and that is why we watch you. Let the wrestling be good or bad. It's about the fair. Exactly, Andrew, my brother. Nautic, you're right. You guys got to get me, teary-eyed. Yeah, getting all emotional here. Thank you for the love. Love you, Andrew. Love everybody. Thank you for the love. And here, Blue and Anna J was a pre-show match. I see. It's always good to see Blue and Anna J too. Absolutely is. And many just do it for monetizing. Yeah, true. Absolutely. And everybody needs money, so why not? Yeah, I get that. True. Yep. Let's see. I heard Booker T got a knockout Ryback, says Run DMG again. Yeah, that match, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Booker T talks a lot of smack on his podcast, so definitely not going to happen. Absolutely not. Yeah, and Andy also said, I heard what Booker T said. Yeah, brother. MJ will hold the title until Punk confronts him, is true. Yeah, could happen. Cole versus Punk would not be too bad either. I would like that as well. Love the blue new shirt out today. Really, James? I'll take a look at that. AEW shop. Let's go to AEW shop and take a look at Sky. Anything Sky Blue, I'll tune in right away. So let me take a look. And Gary says, Saturday Night Collision will be in Vince McMahon's backyard, Hartford, Connecticut. I wonder if this guy, Vince, is going to be in attendance. Just kidding. Of course he's not going to be there. Is this the shirt that you're talking about, James? Is this it? Sky Blue Skyline t-shirt. I see why you love it now, James. I see why you love it now. All right. Cool, my brother. Cool. All right, and don't care to follow right. I know, true. Yeah, should not. And here we are, by the way, Darby Allin with a headlock on Swerve Strickland. Swerve trying to, oh my goodness, chops right there to the gut, and Darby in trouble. Swerve standing tall here. Cool stuff. He grabs Darby from the back of the head, sends him down to the mat. Darby sending Swerve over to the ropes. Swerve with a nice dodge, sending Darby over to the ropes. Darby flying around and gets Swerve down. Look at that. And yeah, he goes. I mean, I'm looking at Darby tonight, and I'm just reminded of Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man game, I mean, wow. I'm so amazed by the gameplay so far. I cannot wait for it to come out. The new Spider-Man game is going to be incredible. And you know what, guys? I'll say it right now. When the Spider-Man game comes out, I'll sit down here, and I'll play that game until I finish it. I'm not even kidding. I love Spider. I probably will regret this, but I'm saying it right now. I'll play the game in one go, and I'll finish it live right here. We'll do it. We'll do it for sure, for certain. But Booker won't start the fight out, but Booker would beat the heck his ass like he did Batista. Absolutely. It's not going to happen, though. They're not going to get physical, that's for sure. We got Lance here. My brother Lance, welcome. Welcome, Lance. Hope you're doing well. Take care, Lance. Take care. Much love to you, Lance. Everybody, send your prayers and your thoughts to Lance. I know that, our brother here is going through a tough time. My brother, I've got a lot of love for you. You take care, stay strong, and, You know, we're all with you. We're all sending our best wishes and our love to you, Lance. Take care, brother. And let's see, once again, it's great to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Andy says, yeah, he goes around to different stores talking about his products and other things. Yeah, he's got to sell it. And here we are, nice Darby Allin with a beautiful dodge to the steel steps, but Strickland a bit too fast, just flying over and kicking Darby in the head, knocking him out cold. Ryback still dealing with Stalker for... Really? Ryback's got Stalker problems? Oh my goodness. Who the heck would like to... Okay, I was about to say, who the heck would like to stalk Ryback? But, wow, he's got stalker problems? Damn. I guess that's what happens if you piss people off on the internet wrestling sheets, right? I guess. No, but no, kidding aside, that's not cool. Nobody should be going through something like that. It's a big, big toll on your mental and your physical well-being. Nobody should be going through that. It's sad to hear that Ryback is going through such problems. It's disgusting, ridiculous, and I hope that it comes to an end. Nobody deserves that. No one does. That's terrible, Andy. That is terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. Some people just want to be big regardless of the health risks. You're right, true. And I guess that's the path that, was chosen quite often back in the day, but now it's a road not taken, and I believe for a good reason. Health should always be the priority. Your career, your looks, they're secondary. Health should be first. Health should be priority. Absolutely agree with that. True, that's right. Once again, Lance, much love to you. Booty Meat pre-show match. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's exactly why people tune in. All right, AJ Friday night LWO versus LWO. Woo, Run DNG. I'm always hyped about Friday. You know, I love Friday nights, and one of the reasons why I love Friday nights is because weekend is coming up, and it feels good. Feels good when the weekend's around the corner. So I love Friday nights. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Lance says, and that's why I believe SmackDown, even if Rampage or SmackDown are not that great, they kind of get a pass from me because it's Friday night. I'm not going to be complaining. I'm just going to have fun. So that's that. I thought it was cool that Moxley beat up Orange... Lance here says, I thought it was cool that Moxley beat up Cassidy. Okay, so Andy and Lance are on the same page here. Andy says, AJ, I'm multitasking right now. Listening to your fabulous watch-along with my brother. You're going to make me blush right now. Thank you. While watching the USA Women's World Cup game against... How's USA doing? I believe USA has a very strong women's... team as compared to the men's team when it comes to soccer, right? So that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that, Andy. I hope that US is doing well. Let's go Netherlands, says James is turning heel on his own country. Is that right, James? Okay. But here we are, by the way, the match still going on. We got Strickland still in control. Second. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? The match still going on. Strickland. Guys, I've got a question. I've got a question right now. Wait a second. I just realized, right? Because I was like having so much fun that I actually forgot. I just realized. Oh, okay. I get it now. I thought... no, it's my fault. My bad. I thought this was a strap match. It was not a strap match. It was a grudge match. Cool. No, I thought it was a strap match. I was like, why are they not having a strap in the ring right now? Why are they not strapped up? It's a grudge match. Okay, cool. That's cool. The match still going on. Of course, Strickland's got the upper hand at the moment. I love that. Everybody's sending their prayers to Lance. Much love to all of you guys. You guys are great. Thank you, Lance. Stay strong, and just like I said, we're always here. Anytime you want to talk, always here, brother, for you. And Swerve and Darby have great chemistry, says True. Yep, they're great. Swerve is such a guy who can really make magic happen in the ring, no matter who he's fighting. Swerve is incredible, and so is Darby. That's one of the reasons why Darby came from nothing and he became a star, right? And so with Swerve was actually a PCW Ultra guy, and he does this thing, whose house it is, it's Swerve house, whatnot. He did it for the first time ever at a PCW Ultra show, and it kind of got over with the fans over there. People started to take notice. He took notice too, and it just became a thing, and now he does it regularly. It's his thing now, but it started at PCW Ultra. It's very, very cool. I was actually blown away a little bit when my friend, the owner, the promoter behind PCW Ultra, told me that these a lot of the AEW or even WWE recruits since the very beginning, actually the scout talent at these independent shows, a lot of the PCW Ultra shows, they're there in the audience, you know, kind of undercover, not really telling anybody who they are, not even the promoters. They just sit there like proper audience members, and they just scout talent. One of the ladies on SmackDown, Alicia, like I believe she's doing announcing for SmackDown or Raw these days. I think it's for SmackDown that she's doing. Alicia Taylor was a PCW Ultra announcer, and it was just you know, what he told me was her first or her second night with PCW Ultra that John Laurinaitis was there, I believe, ringside, you know, as a fan, undercover hat and everything. And when the show was over, he approached Alicia and offered her a contract. And yeah, that's how she jumped ship from the Indies, from PCW Ultra, all the way to the WWE. So you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. And God works in I believe, miraculous ways, right? You don't know who's watching and what's going to happen. It's great. And here we are, Swerve, by the way, on the top turnbuckle. Darby Allin down, and he is in trouble. Big stomp. Big stomp right there, landing on the chest of Darby. Darby in trouble. Swerve cover, and Darby kicking out again. Mark Briscoe was pulled from fighting for the ROH belt. Yes, we did hear that he was pulled, which is very, very, you know, upsetting. Everybody was looking forward to it, but again, health comes first. So Briscoe, you know, take time, just get better, and then we'll see. That's right. Let's go USA, says Ricky. I like that. Alex Morgan is incredibly beautiful woman, says Andy. Yep. And here we are, by the way. We got Darby elbow strike to the head here from Swerve on the top turnbuckle. Swerve gets him on top of his shoulder. Looks like he's going to go for a big one. Looks like it. Oh my goodness, Darby Allin turning it around. Big stunner to Swerve Strickland from the second rope. And Swerve has been stunned here. He has been stunned. He's hanging off the apron right there. Wow. This is beautiful. And I see who, you know, Andy was referencing. He talked about Alex Morgan. And I can see Alex Morgan here. For those of you who don't know Alex Morgan, a soccer player representing the USA. Definitely beautiful. Sweet. That's nice. That's nice. We got Clay in the house, by the way. Hey, Clay, good to see ya. And Clay says, what's up, AJ? How are you? I cannot wait for SummerSlam on August 5th. What? Yeah, that's right. But no Bailey, I believe. Yeah, it seems like we're not going to get Bailey, or are we going to get Bailey? We shall see how she does and how quickly she's going to be able to get back to the ring. But I don't know if we're going to see Bailey, but SummerSlam's going to be good, Clay. I look forward to it. Let's see if... Oh, my goodness! To the outside they went from the top. I don't know if it was botched or not, but they just dropped to the outside, and everybody has their hands on their head right now. I did not see it coming. I was just about to make a Bailey joke when these guys dropped from the top to the outside. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, cool. That just seems such a sudden drop. Okay, I see it on a recap and a replay now. Swerve had Darby up on his shoulders and just threw him like an AA or a FU to the outside, right on the apron. Of course, Darby's back bouncing off the apron of the edge of the ring, and Swerve going down as well. And here we are, we've got a hooded man here. A hooded man, he grabs Darby from the back of the head, sends him to the ring post. Darby Allin once again is totally stunned, totally broken. Swerve just picking up the pieces, grabs Darby from behind, is putting him away here. Crazy, crazy. Oh my goodness, taking him out, going for the cover. It's over. It's over. Swerve with the victory. Ah, gosh. What a match. What a match. Look at that. What a match. That's right, AR Fox is with Swerve. Oh dear. And now with the skateboard. Fox using his skateboard. Oh my goodness, that shot to the face, by the way, it was crazy. AR Fox is definitely making moves here tonight, right? Definitely making news. RSC, True says Bailey was running around on SmackDown. Thanks for that, True. As you know, did not watch SmackDown this past weekend, so I wouldn't thanks for that. Let me thanks. It's great to know that Bailey is okay. She did tweet out after the apparent injury that people were talking about on social media that you know, she's gonna be all right. So it seems like it was a little minor leg pull or something, but she's okay. It's good to see that. It's great to see that. Okay, and Ms. Carr, good to see you once again. Surjit Kaur, great to see you. Andy, that's right. R.I.P. Darby, says Ricky. Ricky, that's right, yeah. By the way, AR Fox now posing with Swerve and playing the air guitar with Darby's skateboard, adding insult to injury. AR Fox turned heel. Interesting. Good for him, says Andy. Yeah, and Moxley, by the way, is so funny. So, you know, good old Orange Cassidy playing the good guy, defending his title. He gets beat up for being a cool cat. But AR Fox, who's literally turned heel, playing air guitar with that skateboard and whatnot. Is he not playing cool cat as well? Should Moxley not be out here to also put him in his lane? Okay, Moxley. Alright. But, okay. Anyway, let's see. F for Dabby says, that's for Darby. That's right, Ricky, absolutely. This is crazy, says Ricky. That's right. I would like to see somebody else with AEW International title, possibly Swerve or Andrade. By the way, wait a second. I agree with that, Lance. I feel that an international figure, an international icon, should be the one holding that title. And once Orange Cassidy drops it, of course, it's got to be a big, momentous occasion because, you know, it's almost like the tribal chief. He's never gonna. It seems like he's never dropped the title. So whenever he does, it's got to be a big deal. And hopefully it's going to be well worth it. By the way, Chris Jericho seems like he's going to be having a meeting with the Jericho Appreciation Society. Let's see, Tay Beautiful Bump. That's right, James. God bless her. God bless the baby. Yeah. That's right, true.
How's everything going?
You got the painting also hanging on the wall, by the way.
But the real question is, what's going on with you, Chris?
You gave me this.
Tay is glowing, by the way. She looks beautiful. Yeah.
But I'm not giving it back. Yet. Chris, this means the world to me.
Wow.
This entire family, this crew means the world to all of us.
Wow.
And I think it means the same to you.
What is his name? Daddy Magic or Magic Hand, whatever he is. He's glaring at that poster, that painting right there. That painting presented to Chris by Don Callis.
You're being selfish.
Oh.
I'm being selfish.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We spent all this time
Wow.
appreciating you.
Wow.
You know, I don't think you appreciate us. So until you do so, like Jake said, we can't give you 100%.
Oh my goodness. It is a not so good meeting here for Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho has been left alone. I guess this is what's happening. When True said that Jericho is turning face, even Daddy Magic or Magic Hand, whatever the guy's name is walking away. The fact that he's getting walked out by a guy called Daddy Magic is so insulting. But okay, Jericho has been, everybody walked down on Jericho right there. And I believe what True said earlier, right, that Jericho is going to be turning face, I guess it makes sense now, because if you think about it, everybody just walked out on Chris Jericho. All of these guys walked out on him, and he's been left alone. Now, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or next week, whenever it is, he'll finally realize that Don Callis also not his family. They're just using him and whatnot. He will leave them as well, and then he'll be left isolated, all alone, by himself, and he'll be a miserable, depressed guy, and he will be face, I guess. So that's the face turn that's coming up for Chris Jericho. And I guess the Jericho Appreciation Society is a not so appreciative society for Chris Jericho now. So that's that. Anyways, we're now getting a commercial for, is that Heels? I believe that Heels. It's cool. Okay, Ron DMG says Jericho should slap all. My brother. I love Ron DMG. All right. I love Ron DMG. Okay. Ron DMG says, Jericho should slap all of these jobbers. You know, I've got a lot of love for these guys, but that guy, the guy in the red jacket, what is his name again? Daddy Magic, Magic Hand, whatever it is. That guy is so annoying. His face, I would have slapped him in the face every single time I see him. And, yeah, that is a funny guy. I wouldn't mind if Jericho slapped him. But it was cool. The fact that he walked out on Chris Jericho too was cool. I agree, Andy. I miss seeing Alexa Bliss. I know, Ricky. I know, Andy. I miss seeing Bliss too. I loved Bliss. I always did. Bliss was fantastic, by the way. I believe one of the best part about The Fiend and his run with the company was Alexa Bliss. It was great. A lot of people would say, oh, she is what led to the downfall of The Fiend. She's when The Fiend started to go stale, or, you know, she was the leech in the relationship, whatnot. I know people really give Alexa Bliss a hard time for her partnership with The Fiend. But I feel like we saw some of the best work from The Fiend and Bliss when they were presented on TV together. She did a great job. Hey, Bray Wyatt was still, behind the mask. He did not really have to work his face. He did not really have to throw those expressions on camera, but Bliss did, and I feel like she worked those expressions beautifully. She was great on the mic. She was great visually. Those expressions on the face whenever she was with The Fiend was great. Very cold, poker face throughout all the segments. It was great. I really enjoyed her work with The Fiend. It's cool to see AR Fox get so much TV time. It looks like it's the beginning of something for AR Fox, Lance. That's right. Bad guy, but sometimes you've got to be bad to be good, right? So that's that. Ricky says, I agree, Andy. I miss Alexa Bliss. Me too. And Andy says, I agree. Anna should go ahead and join Hollywood Oh, wow. Damn, that wouldn't... Two good-looking people, yeah? All right, cool. Hollywood Anna Jay, Hollywood Jack Perry, Hollywood they go. I like that. Why not? Beverly Hills couple right there. Why not? Sure. Mustafa, good to see you, my brother. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Well, love that. By the way, I love the fist bumps going on in the chat between Ricky and Andy. That's like MJF Cole 2.0 right here between Ricky and Andy. I like that. Okay. Hopefully no, backstabbing, turning around, turning heel on each other here. Okay. Bray got lazy. That's on him, says Run DMG. We don't know what's going on with Bray Wyatt right now. So it seemed like at first it was something that, he was going through, something, maybe a hard time. He had a hard time. He needed some assistance. I don't know, some therapy. He was definitely going through some hard time. That's why he stepped away from TV at the first place, right? Some mental health issue. So that's understandable. That's okay. But now that we know that he was ready to come back, and then, again, he got sick. If he's sick, if he's not feeling well, I hope that he gets better soon. But there's no clarity when it comes to Bray Wyatt. He's a very private person, and that's okay. We should be private. But again, he's a public figure. He's an athlete. He has fans, and I feel like fans need some answers. When is he coming? Is he gonna be wrestling again? I feel like the problem with Bray Wyatt is that he keeps the fans. He ghosts the fans. You know what they say? Ghosting is not a good thing. You should not ghost your friends. You should not ghost people for no reason. I feel like Bray Wyatt ghosts his fans, and that's why it's hard to be a Bray Wyatt fan if you keep getting ghosted. It's like your best friend ghosting you, every single week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and you're like, okay, you're like, okay, he's like, you're there for your best friend for when they need you, but then on the other days when you need them, they're not there. I think it's the same case with Bray Wyatt. He comes back and fans welcome him with open arms, then he ghosts them again, and they just wait patiently for them. And that's the hard part. But again, he's a very private man, so, and I also respect that. Privacy is something that is right of everybody. But again, no clarity on him. I don't know if he's going to come back. Dirt sheets talk a lot. They say a lot of things. They make a lot of arguments, and apparent reports on Bray Wyatt. But I think that nobody knows what Bray Wyatt's going to be doing next. Just nobody knows. So let's see what's going to be happening. I mean, one thing's for sure. People loved Wyatt. They saw potential, and that's why they still want him. They talk about him. So let's see what's going to be next for Bray Wyatt. I mean, let's see. I still remember that deafening pop for him when he came back, right? It was crazy. So I'm pretty sure if he comes back again, he's going to get just as big of a pop. Tony, my brother, good to see you. Good to see you. And Tony says, sup, AJ? I felt sorry for Billy Gunn. Did? Yeah. Well, you know what? Billy Gunn has a fantastic career, so whatever he does next, up to him. But once again, Tony, good to see you. Welcome. But here comes the dentist. That's right. DMD is here, and she's taking on Taya, one of the main events tonight. Indeed, it's a big match. This would be good. By the way, we heard True actually writing this earlier. He said that we could be seeing Britt Baker, I believe, taking on Jade Cargill in the future. If that happens, I will be totally in for it. I would love for that to happen. But of course, this match, the challenge was issued by Taya, and Taya on Collision last week said Come play with me, Britt Baker, and here she is. She is playing with Taya right now, and not turning heel, but that's nice. That's nice, Andy. I like that. Okay. Oh, once again, Mustafa, good to see you. Bray only care about the money, says Ron DMG. True says Wyatt can do whatever he wants. His health issues are private. Yeah, I totally agree with that. If he is dealing with a health issue, it's a private affair. He doesn't have to make it public. And the only thing that we as fans and as well-wishers can wish for is that he gets better soon. Wrestling or not is second rate, just like I said earlier. Health comes first, and that's true. That's right. So if he's really not well, I hope that he gets better soon. God bless. Let's see. Mustafa, how you been, says Andy. I like that. It's time for Taya, says Ricky. That's right. By the way, Taya dominating in the ring at the moment. Yes, since Anna and Jack are a real-life couple, the in-ring would be good together. Jace, it would be nice, but if you talk about couples on screen, it gets a little bit tricky because, I cringe a little bit. And if they start making out, much like Sammy and what was her name? Taya? I don't know, because I don't like the makeout sessions and stuff on TV. But, we have seen some exceptions. I feel like Taya and Sammy kinda, I don't know. I still wouldn't say that it's good to see them as a couple on TV, but we have seen some good couples on TV. I believe that, we have seen some great on-screen relationships that are also real-life couples, but we have seen some terrible ones as well, like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Remember the time when they were forced on television as a real-life couple, as an on-screen couple? It was not cool. I mean, we understood that, okay, they're a real-life couple and whatnot is cool, but when they were being presented on TV as an on-screen couple, it was just cringy. At least I cringed pretty badly. So I don't know. Sometimes maybe relationships should be kept private. But let's see. I mean, Anna and Jack together, we shall see. I think it's an interesting thought, James. Hopefully it's going to become across soon. I wouldn't be surprised to see Big Blue Aussie Open. Oh, see. Since she is dating Kylie now. I see. That will be interesting, James. We'll see. Here we are, Britt Baker, by the way, taken out by Taya. She goes chest first into the mat right there. Baker down flat. Taya climbs on top of Britt Baker. Now with a series of headshots straight to the head of Britt Baker over and over again. That transitions over to the elbow strikes to the head. It kind of reminds me of Brock Lesnar climbing on top of Randy Orton and hitting him with the best elbow strikes, with the best punches to the head and busting him wide open. That seemed like it. Very, 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 very close. Crowd is sleeping, AJ. Drink some water, AJ, says Ricky. All right, my brother. Always looking out for me. Thank you. Sujit, once again, good to see you. Welcome. I love the fist bump, Andy. Love that. And once again, guys, let us know if you would like to see a real-life couple, Anna and Jack, on TV as an on-screen couple too. Let us know, guys. Andy, Ricky, Drew, everybody, Run DMG, everybody. Let us know if you would like to see this on-screen couple, a real-life couple being presented on screen as well. Nautic. Well, you guys, Nautic says, did I read something about Rhea and Buddy breaking up, or was that a rumor? I've read a lot about these two, actually. I don't even know. I've read a lot about Buddy and Rhea breaking up and getting together, so I don't even know what's true or not. Let's see. I'll look it up again. So, this is an article from, 10th of July. So, 10th of July, she said that he is her ride or die. So, 10 days later, I don't think that she would have broken up, right? Now, it doesn't look like they're split. It looks like they're still together. Yep, absolutely. Even 18 June, yeah, she was roasting fans who were trolling Buddy Matthews, apparently. So, I believe they're still together. I think so. But, when it comes to these wrestling, couples, fans like to get in there and try to spread rumors and false reports online. I don't know, and hoping for what. But fans, or apparent fans, try to make their relationships pretty hard. It seemed to, I've heard reports, and I've seen it on the dirt sheet, and actually Alexa Bliss also confirmed this firsthand, that people messaged her, DM'd her that her partner, her boyfriend, husband was cheating on her or stuff like that, or also used to, tweet or message vice versa to her husband, trying to ruin the relationship. It's weird. I don't understand why fans do it, but some fans do it. It's crazy. Let's see what else do we have here. Cora Jade should have won over Dana Tuesday night. Dana did not need the win unless Cora Jade was going to make a move to damage control, says Andy. Well, yeah, Cora Jade should have won. I agree with that, brother. I mean, just reading that, I agree with that totally. And let's see, sure, why not is true. Okay, alright. Ricky says, not me. So that is, of course, in reference to the Jack and Anna being presented as an on-screen couple. So True says, why not? Ricky says, not me. Andy says, no, I would not want to see it. And James says, that's like Jade and Ricky Starks. They are also dating, right? Rhea ain't dating no mid. Oh my goodness. Alright. Brother, he's like the house of... They kind of get along, to be honest. It's pretty cool if you think about it, right? On one hand, you've got a Judgment Day member. On the other hand, you've got like a House of Black member. It's like... I'm pretty sure their house is like black in color, right? Black interiors, black walls, everything. And maybe a purple room in there somewhere as well, because it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, yeah. But Rodney says she is not dating any mid-Carter. But I don't know. I mean, she's even on screen. You know, she's the mommy to Amit Carter, Dominic, I think. Let's see, Buddy and Rhea are still a couple. Says Andy. There you go. I guess she is. Says Run DMG. Oh, this guy cracks me. That's so funny. That is so funny, Run DMG. Okay, but anyways, here we are. Elbow strikes to each other over and over again. I'll tell you what, though. You know, speaking of mid Carters. Love is blind. It doesn't matter if you're a mid-carder or even a jobber, you can still hit a jackpot when it comes to love. I think the biggest example of it is this lady, Mandy Rose. I believe she is dating somebody. I can't recall who she's dating exactly, but she is dating somebody who's the NXT star, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure Ricky would know about this, or even Andy. Let me know if you guys know who she's dating. That's right. Let me know, guys. And they are rumored to be getting married in 2 years, says Andy. That's cool. That's very nice. Happy for them. Britt Baker, by the way, in the corner. Taya gets up over Britt Baker. Britt Baker with a nice reversal. Boot to the face of Taya. She is taken aback. Baker flying down. Grabs Taya by the head. And suplex. Beautiful job from Taya. Super flexible. Gets Britt Baker down just like that. And Clay says, what's up, AJ? Oh, we're back. Clay. The reason we literally came back to YouTube was because I miss Clay asking me for a picture of Bailey every single day. Clay, lovely to see you. I'm still looking for a picture of Bailey. It's hard to find. One day when I do find it, I will show it. Clay, good to see you. The crowd is so dead, says Ricky. Ricky says the crowd is not having it. It's a cool match, though. Here we are, beautiful job getting Taya down, lights out, going for the cover, and Taya still kicking out. Pretty cool. Looking at the time, we've got about 26 minutes before the show is going to be going off the air. It wasn't that long ago that Buddy was kayfabe humping Dom's sister. Yeah, we remember that. Oh my goodness, pandemic era was the worst era. I mean, not even, I would say, you know what, guys? It was the Performance Center era that was the worst era for WWE. It was bad. It was bad. I remember we saw the craziest stuff. Seth Rollins coming out as a messiah. Then we saw this eyeball smash where I believe Rey Mysterio's eye fell out or something crazy like that happened. It was so weird. Then you had the whole Buddy Murphy humping, of course, Rey Mysterio's daughter, Aaliyah. Super weird. And then on top of that, you had these guys... what's their name again? Humberto Carrillo, yeah, Angelo Dawkins. These guys were being presented as potential big stars on TV. We were living a lucid dream during the pandemic era. We were seeing some unrealistic, just stuff that you would not expect on regular TV. Otis won Money in the Bank, like, come on. So yeah, the whole pandemic era is something you probably want to forget when it comes to WWE. They did some weird crap. They really did. Drew McIntyre was world champion. I'm pretty sure I pissed somebody off when I said that. But yeah, pandemic era was weird as heck. Britt Baker, by the way, gets the job done and she defeats Taya. She does. I was about to say she defeats True, but no, she defeated Taya right there. It was cool. Fans are messy, says True. Truer words have never been said. Fans are messy indeed. You're right, brother. They should not be called fans. They should not be called fans. People like those who stalk the stars and whatnot, they should not be called fans. I mean, I believe Andy told us earlier that Ryback also has stalker problems. I mean, it doesn't get any weirder than that, right? It's weird. Crowd is so dead again. Ricky's saying, Mr. D saying, good to see you. Welcome. This crowd can't wait for later tonight for a tape Rampage. I know, Ricky. Rampage is going to be solid. And same over NXT, both Braun and Cora are dating real life couple as well. That's right. But over here we are, Satnam Singh and of course the gang over here. Oh, his pencil falls off his. I thought the pencil was glued to the back of his ear, but it falls off. That is wow. Is it the first time ever that we saw the pencil actually falling off? That was cool. All right. It appears Riddle has knocked up a retired adult star. Hope that's not right. He has, Andy. He has. It's not fake news. It's true. Riddle is now once again gonna be a father. I believe he already has 2 kids. So this, I believe, is gonna be the 3rd. And this time, he's left his wife. Yeah, he's no longer married to his wife, and apparently he was in a hidden relationship with this star that you just mentioned, Andy. And because of this relationship, his wife left him, and he's a single man now, and of course in a relationship, and is once again going to be father. So that's that. It's true. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Amanda Sacramento Fiends was an NXT wrestler. Yeah, first time seeing a clothesline to the stomach. That's right, true. Sweet match. Okay, Ricky says, Agent, be careful. We're not going to kick off you. So the last time it happened, we were not kicked off, but what happened was that they decided, I don't know why. I don't know if it was a result of a target or something, but we had some issues with the account where they it was like we were dealing with some problems. And that's why, I was not having it, and we just decided to switch over. But it's good to be back. Yeah, that's right. Burrowman here says, loved Impact Wrestling during the pandemic. No, it was good. It's good. Speaking of Impact Wrestling, guys, who would want to see us doing Impact Wrestling watch-alongs again? Thursday night, Impact Wrestling /ROH. Who would like that? Let me know. Give me some hell yes. Give me some thumbs up if you would like for us to do Impact Wrestling /ROH watch-alongs Thursday nights. Let me know. Guys. And Burrowman, once again, always great to see ya. DMD wins, that's right, Tony. And he says, what's crazy kendo stick last night? I love kendo sticks. Wait a second. Dynamite 200. Okay, do you guys see? I feel the nostalgia right now. Do you guys see the graphics that they're using for Dynamite 200? That's like the OG graphics that Dynamite had when it first started. The OG colors flying all around the place. I kind of got goosebumps just from those graphics. Man, it feels like yesterday when we had those colors flying all around everywhere on Dynamite. It's cool. Dynamite 200 next week. It's going to be must-see. Cannot wait for it. Indeed cannot. Pandemic Era gave us Buddy instead, caning Dominic and Roman trying to cripple Dominic. Well, that was the best part, I guess, about the Pandemic Era, right? So that was the best part. But no, it was still a very weird time. Very weird. By the way, I actually saw a video, somewhere saved in my camera roll, where I was sitting ringside during a match at Night of Champions. I was in one of those Thunderdome screens, and I was ringside, and AJ Styles actually fell at my feet. That was pretty cool. It was funny. Did anybody else get to be on Thunderdome? Let me know if you did, guys. I was on there like a couple times, and after the second time, I was like, this is so tiring. I just left. But let me know if you guys were on the Thunderdome. Oh my god, that's funny, says James. Yep, let's see. I love Hikaru Shida as much as I love both Kari and Io Sky. Yeah, that's right. Poor Taya, says Ricky. I know. Why don't they do it more with Satnam? Satnam Singh is limited when it comes to wrestling. The guy has accepted it himself. When he did an interview last year, he accepted it himself that he is not a great wrestler. He's still learning the ropes. He wished that he could be a wrestler earlier in his career. He would do a lot better. He's still learning, and I believe he's quite limited. His in-ring skills are quite limited at this point, so they're not using him, completely as a wrestler just yet. So that's that. That's what's stopping him. Let's see what's next. Got to be next for the guy, but we shall see. So far, he's just been like Omos, right? Omos barely gets used as well. So that's that. Was Retribution in the pandemic era? I believe so, right? Yeah. If I'm not wrong, Retribution was in the pandemic era too. Oh dear. Yeah, pandemic era was weird. So weird. In wrestling, in WWE especially. AEW is fine. But WWE, by the way, whenever I think of AEW, pandemic era, I think Thunder Rosa did a very good job, right? She really worked hard, if I'm not wrong, during the pandemic era. It was pretty cool. When a lot of people were concerned and did not want to wrestle, I believe there were some stars who really did a lot of wrestling and really worked hard for the company, during that era. And of course, I believe the Rosa. You talk about some of the WWE stars who did very well. Who were there week after week. Rollins in there, Orton in there. Very cool job from these guys. Let's see. Andy says, "Oh dear Lord, yes, this be his third kid. That's not gonna be working. He's been trying to be RVD." RVD is cool because he's RVD. So whatever he does is cool. Matt Riddle is not on that level, bro. That's right. Rampage looks good for Friday. That's right, true. We're going to have a good time Friday night. Absolutely. Just like Run DMG also said, this Friday night, SmackDown also is going to be pretty damn cool. Let's take a look at the preview for the shows here. Impact still has better shows than WWE. Sometimes, I can agree with that. Impact Wrestling. When we used to watch it back in the day, I used to be like, okay, I'll tell you what, people are missing out if they're not watching Impact. They do deliver some very good shows. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, let's see. It's on at the same time we watch ROH. Nope, Impact. Okay. Gene says, no Impact, but ROH, yeah, let's watch it. Okay, Andrew with the hands up. Thank you for that, my brother Nautic. Lance says, I definitely watch you stream ROH. Thank you, my brother. Ricky says, yep, same time we watch ROH. And Ricky says, okay, AJ, it's a deal. We're watching ROH. Is it a deal already? Okay, let's see. ROH, yeah? Okay, guys. So, cool. I'm just looking at it right now. So, okay, I'll add this to my schedule. From next week, we're gonna be watching ROH, Impact Wrestling Thursday nights as well. We are gonna be watching it, and maybe NXT too. So I'm just looking at the schedule. I've got things lined up. This week, of course, that's why I'm not doing it tomorrow. But next week, we are adding Thursday night watch-alongs. That's going to be ROH and, of course, Impact Wrestling. We are going to be watching Thursday nights together. I'm excited. And as far as NXT is concerned, I'll let you guys know by this Friday, if we're going to be watching NXT too. All right? Cool. Thank you, my brothers. Thanks for the love. By the way, this big match is underway right here, and it's starting off with pure chaos, as expected. We've got a triple three-way tag team match. It's the Best Friends versus the Blackpool Combat Club and Lucha Brothers. And Lucha Brothers right now have got the upper hand, and they're going after the Best Friends. Best Friends are taking... Oh, my goodness. With a nice dodge, and Lucha Brothers go down hard. That's crazy. The BCC taking care of the Lucha Brothers ringside here. We got Claudio. We got Moxley. We got Utah. That's right. Best Friends with a dive to the outside, by the way. And the guy takes out Claudio. Just like that. That's crazy. Moxley in trouble. He grabs him from the back of the head, sends him to the steel steps, and Moxley running around, making sure he gets his t-shirt off. Oh, and that's why he got his t-shirt off. He's using his t-shirt as a freaking weapon. He's choking up his best friend opponent, and he is in trouble now. Let's see. Okay, that's crazy. AJ, let's see, Tony says, Rio is better make an appearance on Dynamite. Dude, I agree with that, Tony. Yes, we should. We deserve a Rio appearance on Dynamite, and she deserves to be there too. I would like that. AJ, we have to watch NXT too, says Ricky. I'll let you know by Friday, brother. We're going to be watching NXT. Thank you. And Ricky says, not me, AJ. I saw you on Thunderdome. You did see me. You did see me, Ricky. Thanks for that. Thank you. I wonder, has Abaddon stopped wrestling forever? I believe that Abaddon has not been wrestling. Yep. Let's see. Abaddon. There's two ladies, very scary ladies in wrestling that I don't believe I don't know if they're actually done forever or what's the deal with them. So her last match basically came on the 14th of June. That was on Dark. That was her last match. I'm talking about Abaddon. And that was a match where Abaddon teamed up with Maki Ito and Riho to defeat Emi Sakura, Marina Shafir, and Nyla Rose. That was her last match. It took place on 14th of June. It was a Dynamite. It was a AEW Dynamite. It was a dark match after Dynamite. So that's what happened. And that was the last one. So she hasn't wrestled in about a month and 10 days. So about 40 days or so. Let's see what's going to be happening with the Abaddon. And there's another wrestler, actually. Since you mentioned Abaddon, I'm reminded of Su Yung. Su Yung is, a great Impact Wrestling talent that we haven't seen in a bit, I believe. I don't think she's wrestled in years now, right? Let's see. Oh, actually. Okay, so I'm surprised. I thought she's not wrestling at all, but I can see right now that she is wrestling. So she hasn't returned to Impact, but she has been wrestling on the Indies, especially in 2023. She has been wrestling, and she recently wrestled about 20 days ago in Tennessee for an independent promotion over there. That's cool. So Su Yung is getting back at it. I would like to see Su Yung, back at Impact Wrestling, because they did do some very good job with Su Yung with the whole presentation and whatnot. She stepped out of wrestling, in 2021 after getting pregnant. Basically, she took a maternity leave, a pregnancy leave from Impact Wrestling, and she hasn't returned to Impact yet. I would like for her to. Maybe in the future, but by the way, BCC now in control of the match. We got Claudio in the center of the ring, making the tag over to Mox. Finally, some order in this match here. Moxley tagged in, going after Kalisto. That's right, don't overexert yourself, Aegis is true. That's true. True knows me so well. Okay. Oh dear. True knows me so well. That's me. I get excited and I sign up for stuff, and then a week later, I'm like, okay, I probably shouldn't have signed up for it. True knows me so. Thank you for that, brother. You won my heart right there, True. Thank you. That's what my family would tell me. Thank you for that. Okay, so we'll see. But yeah, Thursday we're definitely adding the ROH/Impact watch-alongs. NXT, we'll see. Yeah, thank you. True, no, she did not retire. She just stepped away because she was pregnant. We got Archie in the house. Good to see you, Archie. It's been a while, right? It's been a while since we've seen Archie in the house here. It's great to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you once again. By the way, Claudio grabbing him, gets him on top. Nice reversal, following that up with a big super kick straight to the face. Claudio goes down hard, and a tag has been made to Trent, the best friend here. Yeah, Trent's been tagged in. Claudio now going after Trent, and Trent with a series of elbow strikes over to Claudio over and over again. While she's back wrestling, that's good for her. I know, Andy, it's crazy. I thought, okay, when she's got to be back wrestling, she'll go straight back to Impact. Because, when I did those Impact Wrestling interviews, I would talk about Su Yung, and Impact Wrestling stars would be very receptive of that conversation and would entertain that talk, and they would say they're waiting for Su Yung, and I thought, okay, she's definitely returning to Impact, but I'm surprised to see that she's been wrestling elsewhere. Maybe she's just training, trying to test the waters, trying to warm up before she makes her return on TV. That could be the case as well. So awesome, AJ, just don't burn yourself out. Thank you for that, my brother. I really appreciate. That's why I call this a family. I really do. So thank you. And thank you for always caring about me, everybody. Thank you, James. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, True. Everybody, Nautic. Andy, I can go on and on. You guys know exactly who you are. All of you guys. Tony, thank you for the love, and I appreciate that. Ron DMG, I can go on and on. But thank you. You guys are awesome. Let's see. We got Moxley here pulling Trent over to the corner. Trent in trouble. Moxley, nice. Stomp to the chest. To the gut. AJ, are you still streaming? Yes. Yes, Ricky. Great American Bash. We're still watching it. Yes, we are. This weekend, we are going to be watching Great American Bash. We're going to have a great time. We get Anthony, by the way. Anthony in the house. Anthony, UK Marsh. It's been a while. Good to see ya. Welcome. And I love those NXT chants here from Ricky. I'm pretty sure James is gonna, be here with the anti-NXT chants, with the AEW chants. And Andy says, I agree. James, thank you for that, my brother Andy. I remember you did NXT Watch Along. I know. This is so funny. Oh dear. All right, so this is so funny. This was back in the day when I, just started watch-alongs and whatnot. I said, oh, by the way, Trent is on the barricade, sitting on the barricade, and he gets those chops, big chops from Moxley across the chest over and over. So Ricky bringing back some crazy memories, right? And this goes on to show really, how supportive you guys are. Thank you once again. But, I've got to say, I said, all right, guys, let's watch NXT UK. Like, it was going to be a great idea. Like, it was going to be great. And we just tuned into NXT UK. And I was sitting there. I was like, this is great wrestling. Look at this, guys. This is great wrestling. No promos, but only wrestling, but great wrestling. Look at this. It's great. And, I tried to keep myself hyped. I tried to keep the chat hyped. But in the chat, it was only Ricky. Nobody else was watching NXT UK. And I did it once, and I never looked back. NXT UK, it's so funny. All right, yeah. Good times, Ricky. PCW, and I was wondering, why did nobody do NXT UK watch-alongs at all? I was the only one doing it, and now I know, and then I knew instantly why nobody did it. Okay, I love the chance for PCW. That's right. I know Ricky's sad stream. It wasn't sad. You were there with me, Ricky. That was cool. I know. It was cool. It was a very sweet moment, Ricky. It's very cool. Thank you once again. I think it's pretty clear. If you stream it, we will watch it. Andrew, Nautic, give me a hug. Thank you. I really appreciate that, brother Andrew. Thank you for that. Let's see. PCW Ultra streams as well. We're going to be streaming them too. We're going to be doing it on YouTube as well. Again, with PCW Ultra. Also happens on Thursday nights. So it's like a big clash, right? Big clash. So we're not going to be doing Ultra on Thursdays. We're going to be maybe doing weekend. I'll let you guys know. About that. Let's see. The new female on NXT reminded me of Thunder Rosa, says Andrew. Okay, so looks like there's a lot of new additions on NXT that I have to catch up on. So, let's see. New female on NXT. We'll have to check it out. I'll take a look. What you talking about? Let's see. New oh, I see what you're talking about now, I think. Are you talking about Lyra Valkyria? Valkyria? Is that what you're talking about? I think so. Because I just looked at her right now and I'm like, okay, that's Thunder. So, are you talking about Lyra? Wait. Let me know. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Best friend in here going after Moxley over and over again with those big chops to the chest. We got Chuck Taylor here, who is currently in control. That's right. I would love to see Tony Khan give Tessa... James, it's not going to happen, brother. I would be very surprised if it happens, considering Tessa's history. Even though she's been forgiven, if you still look up Tessa Blanchard, you will see the results popping in, and you will see all those acquisitions that she was hit with, right? And they were not just acquisitions, they were all her own actions that she's admitted to, and, she has been forgiven, apparently, but still, if you look it up, you will see it. And so, if Tessa's hired, somewhere, Tony Khan will get heat for it. And I think being a mainstream promotion and kind of working your way up the ladder, you want to steer clear of any controversy. So, for that reason, Tessa in AEW seems to be an unlikely scenario. Or Tessa in any mainstream promotion seems like an unlikely scenario. But let's see. Let's see if that'll happen. Thank you for that, Andy. Thanks for the hug. Really appreciate that. And here we are, by the way. Claudio with a crazy, crazy clothesline. Turning Ray Phoenix 360 degree. By the way, I accidentally called this guy Kalisto earlier. The mask kind of gave it away. But Ray Phoenix 360, and he goes down hard just like that. Thank you once again for the hug. Ricky says, no more NXT UK in future, no NXT Europe watch along. I don't know, Ricky. We might have to watch NXT Europe if it happens because, it's going to be a new thing, so why not? Damn, all those tabs, says bro. Are you taking a look at my tabs, bro, man? Really? Okay. Oh, dear, that is so funny. I hope I don't have any sneaky tabs open. No, everything's cool. Yeah. Just had to review all the tabs that I had opened. All is good. Thank you. Su Young still doing that creepy character, says true. That's right. Yeah. She is creepy forever and a day. Forever. Tessa's going to go into college only time she's wrestling in local companies. And it's gonna be that way, It's gonna be that same way. By the way, we've got the BCC here being manhandled by the Best Friends. The Best Friends going after the Lucha Brothers, getting them up. They're gonna go for the double pile drivers. Rey Fenix, Penta, both their heads bouncing off the mat. Double pile driver going for the cover on Penta. Penta still with the kick out right here. And, with Tessa, I'll tell you this, guys. PCW Ultra is also a local promotion, right? Every single time they bring up Tessa on their social media, not even announcing a return or something, they just bring up Tessa's name, they get heat for it. So, considering that, no company that has a reasonable fan base, will dare to bring her back just yet. She still has a lot of heat, and rightfully so. So, it's gonna be hard to bring Tessa on TV. And here we are, by the way, we've got the Lucha Brothers going after the Best Friends. Best Friends now in trouble. We've got Chuck Taylor, still submission hold locked in on him. See, people have done far worse than Tessa and are working now. Hulk Hogan, all right? Still has been acknowledged and hailed as a hero by the WWE. Still a Hall of Famer. Yeah, it's true. And here we are, guys. You know what they say a lot of times, that I don't even know I'm so bad at recollecting the quotes, but it's not about being a bad guy, it's about being caught, right? So if you're caught, you're caught, that's it. So here we are, by the way, it's a power bomb from Claudia right there. Moxley gotta go for it again. It's crazy. Best Friends the main event. They ain't won on TV in years. Run DMG cannot believe it that the Best Friends here are on TV, not just TV, main event, and they were dominating much of this match. They were dominating. Yes, they were. And her and Moose wrestled at the Lucha Bros promotion. Yeah. The thing about Tess is that people know that she's good. I talked to my friend, the PCW Ultra guy, by the way, Orange Cassidy coming out here. Some retribution here. He's seeking retribution, that's right. Big Superman punch or a orange juice front here to Wheeler Utah. And now Orange Cassidy is going after Moxley. Moxley with a kick to the gut, followed by a big punch to the head. Cassidy in trouble. Claudia distracted, was going to go for the big one. But Trent turning it around. Is Trent going to pick up a victory over Claudio? Goodness. What the heck's happening? And now Penta going after Trent. Trent grabs him. Rey Fenix with the super kick. I feel so bad for Trent. It feels like the victory was stolen for him here tonight. Come on, if Penta pins him, I'd be so mad. Damn it, I don't like it. I kind of was rooting for the Best Friends here, but damn, could not get the job done. Not tonight. And Broman says, yeah, I seen Sky Blue's Instagram tab. No, it was Broman. I've got the same tab. That's Sky Blue's. That's got, what is that? That's a merchandise tab that James wanted me to open. So there's nothing shady going on here, bro, man. Stop looking up at tabs. That is so funny. You're so funny, bro, and you're awesome. I love you. Tessa will never be in AEW except Women's of Wrestling, BTW, WPCs. Santana Garrett is coming back to WOW. That's cool. WOW, by the way, they've been trying to branch out. They've been trying to hit the international market, so I'm excited for WOW's potential. It feels like the people behind them really believe in the promotion and they want it to grow, so I think we're going to be seeing it growing further and further as the time goes on. So let's see. Too bad, AJ, you haven't been doing NJPW G1 Climax tournament. They've been doing winner of tournament gets world title shot. Okay. I'll look into it too, Andy. I looked at the tournament, the schedule. I was looking at it like 2 days ago. So it's funny you mentioned that. I'll look into it and see if we can add that to the schedule. I'll look at it. Thank you once again. By the way, the match might be over, but the action is not. We still have some chaos going on ringside here. Gary says, I think Moxley wants to be the new international champion. It will be quite anticlimactic, to be honest, if Moxley goes to All In, right? UK and in an international territory, and he goes after Cassidy for the international title, and he walks out of there with the international title. It'll be quite anticlimactic. You talk about a totally comical babyface fan favorite guy, getting beat up by a guy who likes blood. and beating up people with I don't even know what. Moxley winning would be very anticlimactic, but I would be all in for it. Anyways, next week, anything goes. It's going to be Trent versus Moxley versus Penta. Dynamite 200. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. It's going to be great indeed. James is happy Orange is here. That's right. James is awesome. And I would love to see Dalton Castle surprise everybody, takes the belt off. I love Dalton Castle, Andy. I love Dalton Castle. If he's coming back, I mean, he's going to be on All In, I would be more than happy. Dalton Castle and everything that he does is peak. I love that stuff. Yeah. Bro, man, you are so funny once again. So funny. 8 out of 10, good show. I agree. It was a great show. I will, too, give it an 8 out of 10. And just like I said, guys, I will be testing out a way. So we're going to be having live ratings on screen. So there's going to be like 5 stars. And the stars are going to be either filling up or falling down as the show goes on. And of course, that meter is going to be based on your comments. You know, my opinion, your opinion, collectively combined, we're going to be playing with the stars. So we'll do that, and that most likely will be making its debut. Great American Bash. I'm still testing it out, so we'll see. Still trying it, so we'll see. But thank you, everybody, for the love. Thank you. Bro, man, you're so funny. Gary, by the way, gives it an 8 out of 10. Ricky gives it a 3. That's right. Broman gives it a 9. I like that. Oh, yeah. Andy says Ricky. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Sweet stuff. Okay, and we got Andy says Moxley has called out NJPW World Champion Sonata. Interesting. I'll definitely take a look at the tournament, Andy, and see if we can do that as well. That was really sloppy, says Lance. Yeah, okay, it was a good show. Still not near as Collision. Collision's the best. You're right about that. Collision is the best show. So looking forward to this Saturday night's Collision too. Man, the only thing I don't like about Collision, to be honest, is the fact that it streams or it airs live for me at 5 o'clock on Sunday morning. And I hate that. Sunday mornings, as I said earlier, I like to sleep in. I like to relax. But no, Tony Khan wants me to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday nights. On Sunday mornings, so that's that. But anyways, it's always fun to be here with the brothers and watching all the wrestling, so it's always great. Thank you once again, everybody, for the love, for the support. Thank you for that, Andy. True with a 7.5, very valid score. It was a great show. 2 hours flew by. I you know what, to be honest, my cheeks have sort of started to hurt because I've been smiling so much all these 2 hours, so they kind of hurt right now. I'm pretty sure if I take my sunglasses, I'll have like marks over here because I've been smiling so much all these 2 hours. But thank you, everybody, for the love. Thanks, Nautic. If it wasn't for Nautic, I wouldn't be wearing sunglasses or a jacket right now, because Nautic told me, AJ, you look so much better with your sunglasses. That's like your trademark. And my eyes kind of opened up, and I'm like, that's true. I should stick to my roots. And that's why the sunglasses are back. Thank you, Nautic. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Careful, AJ. Tony Khan sent his... no. No, Ricky, he's fine. He's fine. Thank you, everybody. That's right, Andy. Early morning, but you know what? Every morning is worth it with the brothers. So thank you, everybody, for the love, for the support. Have a good night. Sleep well. I will see you, of course, on Friday night now for SmackDown and, of course, for Rampage. And from next week, we're also going to be adding Thursday night to the schedule with Impact and ROH. Thank you once again for the love, for the support. I hope everybody sleeps well. Have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the watch along this show. And yeah, I'll see you Friday night for SmackDown and for Rampage. Thank you, everybody. That's right, Ricky. Much love to everybody. Take care. Good night. I'll see you soon. Take care. And Lance, stay strong, brother. You know, anytime you want to talk, I'm here. Everybody, take care. Much love to everybody. Sleep well. And yeah, thank you. Good night. Thank you, True.